Some of the coolest conversations you ever have are with your coworkers. So we made a show about it. Welcome to Break Room Sessions.
We back as always. Here with Reek. Shout out Country Cuz. A tired ill will, but that's all right. We'll get through it.
Yeah, we have.
It's early for us.
Got some energy drinks over here from Stafari. Let me shout out Stafari. See that? Stafari.
Don't forget to tell them about them good old cinnamon buns they got.
Oh,
them Gigantors.
I didn't have that.
Me and Reek had the Gigantors.
I had the Long John, the vanilla Long John.
Oh, I know that was cool.
Yeah. Like that. So, what y'all want to get into today?
What you feeling? Because I did throw some stuff out there.
What you throw out there? I missed the throw out.
We
the thread.
We were guests on the All In show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can start out with that one.
We'll just start there. Thanks
to all the viewers.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Thanks to all the
Ain't
viewers.
no telling what's going on now.
Well, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Hollywood Harwell and
Broke Dusty. Shout out
to y'all.
Big
Y'all
ups.
doing your thing. Thank you for having us on.
Yeah.
Y'all haven't checked them out. Check out the All In show. Just some class act guys, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some very class
Right
act
away.
guys.
Just doing their thing.
They doing
Trying to
their
make it happen in
thing.
K3.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Uh-huh.
That,
And
that's
just the warm embrace.
yeah, exactly.
And
Exactly.
The professionalism.
I was impressed. I was pretty impressed.
Mhm.
You know, because there's a lot of podcasters, and it's a lot of it's room for everybody.
It is.
There's space for everybody, and for those guys to say we want to do something with y'all, come on the show. That
That
speaks volumes
on that.
to what we doing and to what they doing. So
Yep. And opening doors.
yeah, so shout out to them.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, we will have them guys on the show in the near future. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's cool. What you got, Reed?
Nothing really. I mean, yeah,
I did that
definitely.
on purpose.
Yeah, I know. Definitely. Yeah, you caught me off guard, but yeah, basically
I
what
was
he was
just looking
saying.
like, what he
I was
got?
looking like he kind of saying everything.
I thought he about to pull a food step out. A food step card. I told him, give me 150 for $275.
right.
I mean, we all kind of touched on everything. Shout out to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know we was talking about. I don't know if y'all want to jump straight into it, but
It's fine.
we was talking about the Diddy situation and how that's going and what y'all think the outcome gonna be. And
I know you mentioned a lot of stuff on that show, Sean, and
Yeah,
I mean everybody got their point of view on it.
I definitely feel like if Diddy, I don't think the boy gonna do no time. Honestly, I think this county time is all he finna get. I feel like if he go down and actually have to do some time,
Somebody else.
ain't no somebody.
a whole
Because what they saying now from their findings is that he was doing these things in majority of Trump Towers hotels.
Oh boy.
So that's what I mean by
He probably got some behind the scenes at his back.
he done blackmailed so many people out there. Like we don't know what judges, what chiefs, what commissioners, what actual government lawmakers have been at these parties that he has bribed. But everybody has been at these parties, y'all. So
so you think the people was like drugged at these parties or?
What you mean think?
Well, no, I don't think these people were drugged at these
I don't think they was
parties.
actually drugged, but I mean it was there.
I think, okay, so these victims of these parties, I think these victims didn't start off as victims. I think they became victims because they started off meeting somebody big, glamorous, can do this, that, and the third. And they showing them this, that, and the third, and they think, oh, this person cares about me. And then they, put the pimp game on, hey, you got to get out there, do that. And it's sad. It's very sad but most of his victims, I ain't even gonna say most, all of his victims went along with it. They went along with it. And it didn't get bad until they didn't want to go along with it no more. But Diddy treated his freak off, clique like a gang. It was, hey, once you win, ain't no outs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What I'm saying is, like, if a person went to this party or whatever, and they just random person, if they went to this party and they was involved with that, and then that's basic. I mean, if it's their choice, that's not like a crime. If it's their choice to get involved with that. But if they was drugged or something, then it's a whole nother subject or whatever.
I don't think nobody was drugged, man. Like
but
even,
that's what I'm saying. If you
Reek, we had a guest on here that attended the party. The man said it came a time of the night when the man said they announced.
To go.
Either you staying or you playing.
But that's what I'm saying.
Which one is gonna be? You got an option. You got an actual choice to make.
Right.
That's like when we was in school and the teacher said you gonna turn this homework in or you gonna get detention.
But what I'm saying is, what's the problem with
You
that?
staying or you playing?
What's the problem with that? It ain't the only problem. See, the only issue they having really is they saying that they were underage.
Oh, okay. That's
Women
different. That's
Oh.
different then.
I ain't seen no proof yet.
That's different.
Yeah.
They keep saying it. They've been saying it.
Yeah.
This is the prosecution?
That's
Or
what
is
they. Well, it's a trafficking. It's trafficking.
Right.
So
But you know what I mean. But I haven't seen no proof of no trafficking.
Yeah. I haven't either.
have these underage people came forward, or we don't know that yet.
Well, we got some.
Ain't nobody underage came forward. Everybody that came forward done been of age.
Okay, so it's like the biggest thing is for him beating Cassie. I think
That's
beating
it.
him. Yeah,
That-
but
that's-
if these
that's
grown
it.
people want to go to his freak off and whatever he got going on, that's their choice. If
It's
they
more
wasn't
than
drugs,
that. It's so
if they
much.
were-
It's like I
what I'm
said
saying. I'm
on
still
Bro
new to
Dusty.
this.
It's a conspiracy, man. That man sued them white folks for all them millions of dollars and won. He won. Them white folks lied to that man for a whole year, telling him that they had his agave in the dirt growing. A whole year. He went down there to put eyes on. I ain't see nothing but dirt. Wasn't nothing in the dirt but dirt. He won his case. They pissed. You ain't heard nothing about this man until after he won that case. The whole while he was going through the case, you ain't heard nothing. Soon as he won.
So what would be the
Them people,
to set him up though? Because he done gave all the catalogs back to his artists. So
yeah, but
his catalog can't be worth that much.
At a percentage, at a very small percentage. I mean, they got to redo their whole catalogs if they want to use it. Because if not, Bad Boy still get a piece of it. Even though he gave it back to him, it was still Bad Boy created.
Yes.
So they got to go and do like Ashanti them did and redo their whole
And Taylor
catalog.
Swift.
Redo the whole catalog. It's the Diddy situation is just too much of a conspiracy theory, you know. And the biggest thing, I think the real reason they want him, it ain't because of trafficking. He got too much dirt. He got too much dirt on too many people.
Well.
Did Epstein have a funeral? I don't never remember hearing nothing about Epstein having no funeral. I just heard that he hung himself and when I don't remember hearing about no funeral though. So
Yeah, you're right.
that's another conspiracy. He had all the information, and Giselle just got tired. Real traffickers, real traffickers. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Where you getting your information from, Deshaun?
I got a lot of time to let my mind wander and go through Facebook. I ain't got TikTok, so it'd be Facebook, and I go through Google Docs a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I go through, like, I just found out that he was using the Trump Towers for majority of his hotel freak-off sessions, but he had, like, one of the higher-ups within the hotel had him blackmailed, had him on camera at one of the parties, booger sugaring and this and that. One behaving as a great employee, as I must say, you know. So he got all the hookups at the hotels and stuff. But yeah, I mean,
and these are reliable sources too.
Yeah, this man actually testified.
Oh,
yeah, this guy actually testified.
When did you testify?
Well, all this was in the court docs on Google. I just read last night. So he done told the lawyers and all that information.
There's some people that testified that they haven't aired out. Yeah, I just been hearing about the
because they ain't got nothing. They trying to make something. He ain't say nothing about it was underage kids. People was getting beat. He ain't say nothing. He just said, yeah, he used most of Trump's hotels and stuff for his parties. I had to let him do it. He had blackmailed me, had video footage of me doing this at a party. And, you know, that was that. But he ain't never once say, oh, yeah, I seen a bunch of masked guys coming in. They had like a busload of kids and they took them down in the back. No, he ain't say nothing like that.
Well, I guess.
I mean, that's a lot.
wow.
It's just grown folks getting their freak on.
That's what I was saying. It's like if it wasn't drugged and it's just grown people.
Because I mean, that's what I took on it anyway. I never really thought it was some underage coming through there.
I never heard about the underage.
No.
See when y'all remember the rumors they had when they first raided his house, they were saying. Like the neighbors and stuff was like, yeah, we seen like school buses of kids coming in late at night. Yeah, that's what the neighbors were saying. These were some little YNs that live next door to them, but that's what they were saying and stuff. They still ain't found no trafficking proof at all, dude. But they keep hollering trafficking. So when that stuff first happened like this, I remember I went to go get my hair done. Shout out to Isaac, y'all mess with Eyeball, you know, Isaac Larone. I was talking to him while I get my hair done, and he was like, yeah, he'll be out. I was like, what you mean he'll be out? They got that man picked him up on trafficking, you know what I mean? The feds went and raided everything. He was like, yeah, they just want him because he sued them people. I looked into it.
Huh.
Them people got people in Homeland Security. They got people connected with the federal government, connected with the CIA. They got people. These wasn't no anybody's Puffy was dealing with buying this agave. They plugged too, but they lost. And now they trying to make him go down for something that ain't even real. But you know, when you're a black man in America, it don't matter if it's real. Did y'all see that man in Chicago just got out after 29 years in prison?
You see everything.
What?
When did this come out?
He just got out last night, yesterday.
But this
wait.
We didn't look
It's
at that.
9 o'clock in the
29.
I got off at 6.
This man been locked up since he was 16.
Yeah.
For wrongful.
He wasn't even there. He was nowhere around there. And they had no evidence at all. This man done did 29 years.
That's
You
crazy.
said it's Chicago?
Yes, in prison.
How do you pay somebody back for that
Dude.
time?
This man 45 years old now.
I mean, that's happened a lot though.
Oh yeah,
A whole lot.
Yeah.
It's not like it's happened a whole lot.
I think they just
over
let somebody out last month too in Chicago that
It's like
was in there for like 16 years or so that he had nothing to
That's
do
what I'm
with
saying. No evidence at all. Nothing tied him to the case. You just, officer just picked them up and say they did it.
Yeah, you fit the description. What kind of nonsense
Yeah,
is
I
that?
mean, that's the system we live in though. Like, it's just
Where would
You don't I ain't never in all my life seen no white person on TV talking about, yes, I just got my innocence proven after 19 years. Not one time in my 40-something years on this planet.
The crazy part about it is, I seen a video the other day.
You see groups of black kids.
and
lady,
Hispanics.
this lady said this guy came to her house and kicked her dough in. And he took off on foot, and she gave a description of him and everything. When they caught up with the guy like a week later, this guy was paralyzed from the waist down. He's been paralyzed for 25 years. And the officers came up and said, hey, you fit the description. And he got in cuffs, and they had to arrest him. And they was like, no, he was like, this can't be true. He was like, I've been paralyzed for 25 years. I can't kick a door down. I can't run away, you know. And
So
it was
they
like,
got him?
yeah, they put the cuffs on him. I mean, he couldn't even get out the chair. Like, he was like,
gosh.
he was like, it's got to be the wrong
Trial
person.
and everything?
No, he didn't go to trial, but they end up coming back to him like, we made a mistake. And yeah, you made a mistake. A big mistake.
The incompetence, guys.
But
The
it's
incompetence.
like,
we us black men got to deal with every day. Is so hard out there. And now, I mean, the black women got to worry just as much,
if not more, sometimes.
I mean, Illinois did enforce that law since, that lady got killed by that couple with them.
Oh, Bradley.
Yeah, they enforced the law, some kind of law that they was trying to push.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois actually, they put it in effect.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
But I'm just saying, I mean, it's hard out here. I ain't saying it's easy for white America neither, but for black America, we it's hard, man.
It's generations of it.
Yeah, it's
from the beginning.
But dang, when will it start? Why I gotta keep rolling?
Like that saying, history repeating itself.
I mean, is it?
It falls under all categories somewhat.
Yeah.
I mean,
definitely.
is the black and whites in America? I mean, we not the Israelites and the Palestinians. You know what I mean? We live together. We work together. We breed together. We eat together. I mean, why is there so much indifference? Why we can't just love one another? That's all God wants to do.
Like you said, it's been going on for so long that people are they teaching their kids this.
Oh yeah,
this is the way to go.
Yeah,
this is how I was raised, and even though they racism or anything, they teaching their kids that. Yeah. So it's getting passed on and passed on and passed on. So eventually, it's never gonna stop if it's keep getting passed on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sad.
It's
definitely sad. I mean, the system is all.
I mean, you got the different households. Everybody got what they teach in different households, even if it's not in relation to racism or what have you. I mean, everybody.
Because these kids these days, they just don't give two.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's because of the parents, though.
Yeah. But I mean.
It's on the
no, it's because of the parents, though, man.
I know that, but how do you stop that? Yeah, how do you stop that cycle?
And then it depends on the individual too. Because I mean, I was raised a certain way too, but I ended up individualizing myself even outside of what my parents was teaching me.
Correct.
I had to learn from and try to work within myself. I did it on my own, and it just depends on the person if they want to do something to be better with themselves, and just shoot.
I mean, why? I don't know. I don't understand why people would teach hate. You know what I mean? Hate so easy to learn, and it's you can't unlearn it. Once you learn hate, you can't unlearn it. It's more than to a certain you
extent.
can't unlearn hate.
Well, if you give your life to the Lord, you can unlearn
and
that.
And sometimes people, you will work in an environment where you see things differently, and then if it makes you feel better, it's like, okay, I'll gear towards this to make you feel better within yourself. It don't necessarily have to really just strictly come from that household.
Yeah, you don't know what a person is going through.
That is true. We never know.
You know, you can be joking around with a person one day, and this person could have went home and had problems at home and stuff, and they just completely go off.
Yeah.
So now, who's wrong in this situation? Like, you caught this guy at the wrong time. This guy can go off, and it's like now his life is ruined because of this, and this, and I mean, like
individual based.
Well, that's the other thing too. Like, people got to learn how to take and pick up on social cues. A lot of people don't care to pick up on social cues because they feel like they more important than a social cue.
Yes.
So we got a overload of very selfish and conceited people out there now because their parents taught them to be selfish and conceited. So it's different when you in a group of people and your biggest talker is commenting, but it's minimal, and you peeping it. You still talking, but you peeping it, and you don't bust them out in front of everybody. You slide over and pull them to the side.
Yeah.
And, that's a social cue, or that's something that was taught by us, by either our grandparents or our parents. But it was taught to us. these YNs, they don't know what a social cue is, man. I wanted to say a name, but I ain't know nobody out there.
No, do that.
But we had an employee, you would try to teach some, and they just be dancing.
I know who you're talking about.
You gotta tell
I think I know who you're talking about.
I'm just saying.
I think I can guess who you're talking about.
I ain't saying no names.
I know, but I think mental telepathy.
But that's what I mean. Like they not unintelligent. They're very intelligent. They just, I don't know. It's like common sense is out the window.
Dang, I want to know who it is.
I think I know who it is.
Know.
I think I know who it is too.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
I haven't seen.
But what y'all think about? What y'all think about that situation? Since we was talking about that, what y'all think about the situation with the boy died and the father went back and killed the officer.
The officer.
Well, he went and killed the retired.
Yeah.
A retired.
He killed the officer that killed his son.
Yeah.
Nah, he didn't kill that officer.
So
he killed the retired sheriff that was working security, doing a security detail.
Oh my goodness!
Now, see, that was a wrong target.
All of it's wrong. All of them wrong.
All of it's wrong.
I mean, he retaliated. He man, he literally went eye for eye.
Yeah.
But it's the wrong guy.
That's what my.
It ain't no wrong guy.
Yes, it is.
His son was the wrong guy.
Yeah, his son was the wrong guy, but you know what I mean? You go after anybody.
That's the domino effect.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, though. It ain't no wrong guy. He retaliated. When he retaliated, he ain't just retaliate for himself or for his son. He retaliated for every parent out there that done lost a kid to a police doing it.
I can understand that.
That's what it wasn't no wrong guy.
Yeah, if you go after the same guy that did it.
What you see. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If you go after the same guy that did it, then that's kind of a different situation. But this guy, you probably didn't know the officer you killed.
Yeah, but because you gotta look at this though. Because he went after that guy, not the guy that did it, I guarantee you the guy that did it got way more flack because he did it to that guy.
Yeah.
The guy that did it is really facing big stigmata because that guy who got killed, family is on his heels because they mad they daddy or uncle or whatever got killed because of what he did.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's like the wars we go through. We not going to war with the person that said, we're not going to pay that tax, get out of my country. Right. Nah, we killing Joey and Nick and Kyle and Man.
Yeah. I get that. But it's like...
Stop looking at me like this.
It's not. I don't know.
Take that.
I mean, it's always retaliation. Look. When they killed Michael down in Missouri in Ferguson, and they went all
Michael
up.
Brown?
Yeah, and they went all up and protesting and all that. What happened? A white boy ended up killing some more. He wasn't even from Missouri. Wasn't even old enough to be traveling with a firearm. He wasn't even 18. But it happened. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. It's collateral damage. I mean, it's always going to be a reaction for an action.
But it would never stop if people keep doing that though. So, because what if
it's not gonna stop.
A vicious cycle?
Yeah, it's gonna be a vicious cycle.
Not gonna stop.
Because what if the officer that died, his family, like, okay, well, you killed my dad or husband or whatever, and go kill somebody else that's black, or a young person that's black.
They may do that, but they really gonna be on that officer heels that killed that man's son.
It's never gonna stop.
They gonna be on that officer heels that killed that man's son.
Stop that then.
Because they know that they daddy, uncle, grandpa, Paul, whatever would have still been here. Had that stupid officer not shot an unarmed man in the back.
Yeah. But that officer still can go shoot somebody else though.
Yeah, but at the same officer. Okay, but if the father had retaliated against that one officer that actually did it, that officer whole family right at that moment would be like, yeah, we hate all black people. And that's what would have been their teaching for the rest of their lives, the rest of their generations.
Yeah, but that's not...
that ain't the outcome here. It's a different outcome, though. It's a different outcome now.
Yeah.
See? Now that family ain't even mad. They like, hey, we ain't lose nobody.
No, but I get where you coming from, Deshaun, but I'm with Reek. He should have went to the person that did it.
Yeah, you go to the person that did it because that's not going to stop him from
Because the whole time when I first heard about it, I thought he went to the officer that did it, and then when I found out that it was just somebody random, it's like,
I mean, he wasn't thinking logically. He was just going. He was thinking eye for eye.
Yeah, but
he hit him. He didn't shoot him. He hit him with a vehicle. Crashed out. Literally crashed out. He wasn't like logically thinking like that. Now, if he was logically thinking, he would have went to that cops. He probably would have went and set the man whole house on fire, kids, wife inside, everything.
Yeah.
But he wasn't thinking logically. He was They
just won't stop.
I can't even tell you the space he was in because thank God I've never had to go through what he just went through. I haven't had to lose someone that close to me.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know what I'd do if when I got out of here I received a call my son or daughter was shot in the back by a police officer and they was unarmed.
Yeah.
What is it?
I said, God forbid. I'm just saying.
Yeah, God forbid. But let's take the police officer out of it. What if they just shot in the back by an individual?
Random.
Yeah.
At that point,
who do you?
Yeah, let's take the police officer out of it because
at that point, I'm trying to find her friends because I want to know. They know who that person is. Somebody know who shot my baby. And that's the thing. It's always somebody they was hanging around.
But do you go shoot another random person because of that?
No, but police violence just been on the up, man, and it was racially fueled, man, and he was burnt, man. We don't know how many times that man done been pulled over. We don't know how much he's been harassed.
There was that I don't know if you've seen on the news just a couple of days ago that teenage boy was shot coming home from his grandma's birthday party or something. He was on his scooter. They rolled up on him and just gunned him down.
Thought he was somebody else.
Right in the middle of the street, and the mom was on there saying that, he ain't done anything wrong and this and that. But so what do you that's not a police officer. So what do these guys had masks on and everything. So how,
I mean,
like you said, you go to their friend.
They ain't got no lead at all, though.
No lead.
This man knew who did it. He knew what organization was backing up who did it.
Right.
He went after the organization.
But
he went after the organization
as far as the police officers, right? But I mean, the firefighters work with the police officers too. Why you ain't kill a fireman?
Different organizations. They don't carry firearms.
But what
they don't carry firearms. The firemen ain't out there just randomly killing people.
But what I'm saying is, like he said, if you took the officer out of it, you still hurt by your son.
That's different. That is still different. What if it was when you take the officer out of it, you take the control out of it. You got to understand that's an organization.
Yeah.
They supposed to be held to a certain standard. They supposed to be protecting us. They work for us. They're not supposed to be out there killing our kids.
Right.
What is it, our gangs organizations?
They were similar. I mean, is the KKK an organization?
Yeah.
I mean, I did just hear about two white men going to this event and went in a Klan's outfit and they didn't make it up out of there. That's all I'm gonna say. They did not make it up out of there. Not breathing.
Wow.
Yeah, this just happened too. Like people is tired, man. Yeah. People is tired, man.
This is the thing though. How do we get to the point where take the
organization out, right? Take the organization out, right?
How do we get to the point where we stop killing each other? That's what we need to work on.
I mean, the only way that could be done is you take the government out of the houses. We do better teachings. We do village teachings. You gotta go back to basics, man.
Right.
And the basics
there's got to be something for these kids to do.
That's what I'm saying. You go back to basics. That's like here, like the town I grew up in Georgia. Every project had its own recreation center. And then they had recreation centers outside of the project. So after school, I always had somewhere to go. If I wanted to go and kick it, get help with my homework, shoot pool, play Oregon Trail. If y'all know about that, y'all are ages maybe a month.
Well, ladies and
oh shoot! Stop this thing.
That was a great episode. I want to say that was a great episode.
Yeah.
To be continued.
Yeah, let's do it. To be continued on this, and let's keep going with this because I think we got the
flow going.
Synergies flowing.
But
we'll see you next time on Break Room Sessions.
Thank you for listening to Break Room Sessions. Share this podcast with a coworker and be sure to follow and subscribe for future episodes.